toxic people. They very well aware of their behavior. They're very well aware of what they're doing is wrong. You know, there are some behaviors that a lot of people can have that are subconscious. But even if somebody is in the heat of the moment and, you know, they snap or something, even for them to think about it later on, hold up, maybe I snapped a little too much, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I went too hard. I still say they definitely know they're well aware of their behavior. They're well aware of what type of person they are. They're well aware of what they're doing, for the simple fact that if they wasn't aware, they wouldn't work so hard at basically lying, you know, trying to keep up, trying to put on this mask that they're sometimes even the victim. The fact that they try to just put on the front like they just so good-hearted, they wouldn't lie so much, you know. People know that they're wrong, you know. And if people know that they're wrong, then what they're doing to you, whatever it is, whatever type of abuse, is deliberate. You know, it's deliberately, you know. And that's kind of the reason. That is the one reason why you need to walk away from people like that and not look back. You know? People are aware of what they're doing, you know? And on top of that, a lot of times, I mean, you have people who are toxic and they're like that towards everybody, but there are some things that people don't repeat with everybody. They know who to treat like that, basically, you know. And I think the problem is, you know, when you got a good heart and, you know, you want to be forgiving, first of all, I think it's important that you know what the word forgiveness means anyway. Forgiving somebody means to let it go. It doesn't mean to just let them back into your space, let them back into your heart. You know, it doesn't mean that. And people, I think a lot of people don't even realize what the word forgiveness and forgiving means. You know, I can let it go. You know, that happened in the past, but that I don't want you in my present, and I don't want you in my future. You know, it's like as you get older, you know, people who have done you wrong in the past, for some reason, they be trying to, I don't know why they be trying to get their foot in the door in your current present life, you know, especially if you're somebody who's constantly, you know, trying to progress and better yourself, just become a better version of yourself as time go on. And then on top of that, I personally don't feel like you deserve that version of me. Why do you deserve that? I mean, it's a good thing that I got away from you when we were younger, friendship or relationship. But why do people try to get their foot back in the door? You know? I don't want you here. You know? I don't want your toxic ways. You know? Sometimes when people do you dirty, it's a blessing. You know? Because they have just disqualified themselves from your life. You know? I'm talking things that happened 20 years ago and whatnot. And you're trying to come back. And what's up with that? You know what I mean? What's up with them trying to come back into your life? Why would I want to be bothered with you? I mean, you work hard a lot of times to get to a point, a moment of peace. Get to a point where you actually can just, everything's okay now, you know? Or it may not be okay, but for the most part, it's as good as it possibly can be. And I had no intentions but to get better. Okay? But they definitely know what they're doing. And if it is a reason to not allow them back into your life, I would have to say that's it. You know, you deliberately hurt me. You deliberately tried to tear me down. You know, I'm thinking of an ex right now who literally tried to break me of me being independent, and break me of the fact that I was hardworking and just persistent and just trying to do positive things. And I don't want anything to do with him now. You know, not gonna happen. But I'm hungry. I want some chicken, so I'm gonna have to cut this video short. Thanks for listening.